I'm gonna let you know now. Our paths didn't cross for no reason. And you can try to ignore it, but I'm telling you, if you found your way to me at this podcast for any reason, especially if I don't know you, then make no mistake. This is your time to level up. My name's DB. Let's just be friends. Last month was a struggle. I can't even lie. See, I fought with loss, I fought with fear, I fought with doubt, and I fought with insecurities. But I won. And that's why I'm making this podcast, because I know I'm not the only one that's fighting. These are the things that you don't typically see. The unseen hours that go into chasing your dream and creating a life that you know that you are meant to live. And because these things typically go unseen, we often think that we're the only ones that are dealing with these things. And sometimes all we need to get us through is a friend. Someone who is also chasing something. Someone to talk to and remind us of who we are. And that's what I want to be for you, and what I hope you'll be for me. A friend. Because if you're watching this podcast and deep down you know what you're capable of, you know that you are meant to be great. We're just getting through the noise, through the seeds of doubt that have been planted by the people around you. And the only way to get through those seeds of doubt is to uproot them and plant new ones of courage and faith. You do that by giving yourself permission to be the person who is becoming something, and to stop holding yourself to the standards of someone who has already done it. So with this being our introduction, that is going to be the main focus of today's episode. I want you to fall in love with the process of becoming who it is you already know you are. We are going to learn to love the tree far more than we love its fruit, because we understand that the fruit will spoil long before the tree stops growing. Now, how do we start to fall in love with the process? We start by clearly defining what it is we want to do and where it is we want to go. And this isn't something that we just do overnight. No. In order for us to be clear on this, we have to sit with ourselves for a while. Because remember, we are still learning to filter out the noise of other people. So your first assignment for the next 2 weeks is to find time to sit with yourself and talk to God. Figure out what it is you are meant to do and where it is you are meant to go. And once you have this answer, keep it to yourself. Don't let anybody know about it just yet. Because this is just a seed, and we still have to plant it. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to continue to sit with ourselves for a while. And we're going to figure out what kind of person does it take to get to where we're meant to go and do what we're meant to do. What kind of skills does this version of ourselves have? How do they move through life? What kind of soil does our seed need to grow? And it's okay if this takes time, because remember, we are giving ourselves permission to be the person who is becoming and not the person who is. We are loving the tree. Once we have this answer, we are finally ready to plant our first seed of courage and faith. And that's when I want you to come back here for the next episode. And if it takes you longer than 2 weeks, don't rush yourself. Because just like the next episode will be here in 2 weeks, it'll be here in 3 weeks. And what it has for you won't mean anything unless you have taken the time to define who it is you are and what it is you are meant to do. So until we meet again, I'll leave you with this. Everything you need is already inside you. You just have to trust yourself and move with intention. Keep your head up and remember that slow motion is better than no motion. Ashe. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're looking for a friend or you're willing to be a friend, comment down below so we can build this friend group together. Love.